From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Minnesota Twins. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Brett Bryant.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you've got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs. Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher, so it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Spencer Jones now at the plate. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. This one in the air, center field. Bryant in position, snags it for the second out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Freddie Freeman.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Guerrero makes the grab, and that is that. Dodgers down in order. The Twins coming up, no score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, John Means. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
And it's in there, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And the batter now, Brett Bryant. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, 2 away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Next to hit, Luis Jr. Next offering is fouled back. In the air out to center, gets under it, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Top of the second, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. In the air right field. Soto makes the grab, 1 away. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 out, base is empty. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, James Outman. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran outfielder, Juan Soto. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Throws off target as he slides in with a double.
Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Royce Lewis. And a pitch. Gets under it and pops it up. Lays out for it, but it's a foul ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Zips it to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 out and a runner at second. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Flores whips it across, and Guerrero is set down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And here it comes. In the air, center field. Touches down, that's a hit. Runner holds it third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
JT Realmuto steps in. And the count 1-2. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back in Minnesota. Now the third baseman, Wilmer Flores. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from the middle a bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Andy Pajas will hit next. The 1-1 is fouled off. Top of the third, no score. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 away.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out. Set for the bottom of the third. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And 1-2. The punch out there. 1 out. This is Willie Castro. And a pitch. On the ground to third, Flores. Slings it across, and that quickly 2 away.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Brett Bryant. 2 down, nobody on. Out to center. And it drops in.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Over to first, and he saved.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air on the move. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. One left for Minnesota, and we're still knotted at 0. Back in Target Field, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Freddie Freeman. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a ball popped up. Junior drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Oh, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Spencer Jones steps to the plate for the Dodgers. One down, base is empty. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Now it's Mookie Betts. Hit in the air, left field. Ozuna should have it. Hauls it in to end the inning. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. And we're back, ready to go. Bottom 4. Juan Soto now. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Now batting, third baseman,
And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. This one lifted in the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time now.
Man at first with one gone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the next Twin up to hit. Hit in the air, right field. Pajes has this one sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
the left fielder, number 20, Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna, the next Twin up to hit. Lewis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul.
Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it and hit it hard. Had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So you might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
And now the lefty swings and misses. Out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. No score. New inning getting started. Leading off, Shohei Ohtani. And foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
The wind and the pitch. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one's back there. See you later. His 28th home run of the season. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So up next, James Outman. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Wilmer Flores. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. And they'll do it again. And the righty deals. On and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back in Minnesota, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, JT Realmuto. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So up next for Minnesota, Bo Bichette.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
On the ground. Bats up with it. Slings to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
So he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Willie Castro. That one ripped left field. Jones going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pages. The pitch. Foul ball there. The 1-2. Got him looking. And 1 out now. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Righty to the plate. Into center. Bryant under it. 2 down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. comes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. So they go quietly there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Twins nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. And the batter now, Brett Bryant. And he deals.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Get out of town. He flexes his power with that swing. His 28th home run of the season, and we are tied. It's 1-1. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure. But if he's got to delete it, you give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Popped up. Betts settles underneath it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Here's Juan Soto.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Outman puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. This one in the air right field. Pajes settles underneath it. And that is that. But a solo home run for the Twins. All even at 1 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Spencer Jones. Next offering is in for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
To the right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Mookie now. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground to third. Lewis fires across the diamond. And 2 away to start the 7th. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Intentional walk coming here. They put him on board. And with 2 outs, they'll go after the next batter. The batter now will be Will Smith. Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for...
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning stretch time. All tied 1-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jonathan Loaisiga.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Two now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Down the line, this one hammered, but it's foul. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. At the belt and fires. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. And now it is JT Realmuto. Right-hander kick steals. Fly ball down the line. Sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is that. We go to the 8th. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Rocco Baldelli. New pitcher on now, Griffin Jacks. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Caught him looking for the pay. The 3-1.
Right through there for a strike. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Go ahead run on base. Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
That one down the line. Could be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with 2 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hit.
And he's got it in right field for the 3rd out, so that'll do it. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of inning number 8. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. J.P. Fireisen.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Ground ball to go. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Willie Castro, the next Twin up to hit. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. And now for the Twins, Brett Bryant. Just missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And the right-hander deals. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Now all even up. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove. He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Right-handed reliever. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. 2 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 run. that one out of here. His 18th home run of the season, and they tack on 3. It's 4-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
In the air, right field. Pajes brings it in for the 3rd out. But the Twins get a 3-run shot. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. And we're back. We go to the 9th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Spencer Jones. The pitch. On the ground to the left. It's in and out of his glove. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the 1st out. Here's Mookie Betts now. And a rope into center field, base hit. Man at first, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
And a 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Righty delivers. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. And that one hit 97 on the gun. The Dodgers trailing by 3 here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
And the next pitch is way outside. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
For the victorious Twins, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on. Welcome to the Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will battle head-to-head in a single elimination bracket. In each round, the contestants will be given 4 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. If a contestant hits, let's get right to it. Let's see what he can do. Up to the plate, the challenger represents the Minnesota Twins, Ryan. bullpen. That one out of here. Now 11 home runs for him. That's gone over the deep part of the wall. Just 1 minute remaining. Rihanna all the way to the upper left. Here's the wall. 30 seconds left. Out of here. That's his 15th home run. And that ends the round. And he finishes with an impressive 15 home runs. Up first with a semi-final matchup. Brett Warner. Into the upper deck. Just 1 minute remaining. Seconds left. Oh, that's a monster home run. There's number 10. Challenger in this semi-final matchup. Number 24, Jordan Alvarez. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Rafael Devers.
Play ball. He's safe. He's safe.
Now pitching for the American League, number 29, Pete Fairbanks. Now pitching for the American League, number 59, Jalan Duran.